This is News 3 Now at 6.
And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6. We are continuing to practice social distancing at News 3 Now. So Charlotte is again anchoring from home.
Hi, Eric. Let's start with the latest on the state's response to the coronavirus. Developing tonight, Wisconsin Republicans have proposed sweeping legislation to help the state deal with the coronavirus. But the measure is likely to stall in a political fight with Democratic Governor Tony Evers. The governor's office released a summary of the GOP's proposal, showing the plan would give the Republican-controlled Budget Committee the ability to make state budget cuts as it deems necessary and eliminate a raise for state workers next year if state revenues dip dramatically. Evers says that provision must be removed before he will move forward with the bill.
Black voters in Milwaukee say the decision to go ahead with voting during the pandemic was especially problematic in their city. Wisconsin's largest city has a population in the city limits of 590,000. 40% of the residents are black. Milwaukee has suffered about half of the state's coronavirus deaths, many of them minorities. Yesterday, officials closed all but 5 of the city's 180 polling places, forcing hundreds of voters to group together, even as Governor Evers warned people to avoid crowds as a way to slow the spread of the virus. Next at 6, we are continuing to follow updates on the double homicide where a doctor and her husband were killed. UW police have arrested 18-year-olds Kari Sanford and Elijah LaRue on first-degree intentional homicide charges. A statement from UW police today says the case remains open and active, but they believe the 2 young men are the primary suspects who are directly responsible. A statement from Sanford's public defender released in the last hours says, quote, "We recognize the loss and pain of the victim's family, the seriousness of the charged offenses, and the potential penalties that Kari faces, but we must also ask that you remember that Kari has the same protections as every person charged with a criminal offense. He is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt." Next at 6, get used to some chillier weather. Let's check your first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Eric, we had a cold front come through with some showers this afternoon. Good news is much of the rain is ending west of Madison. In fact, live view from the Queen Bee Radio Skycam, Platteville looking straight west, shows some sunshine on the far western horizon. Most of the persistent showers are now heading eastward toward Milwaukee. West of Madison, the rain is winding down, or just a couple of spotty showers. High temperatures today topped out right around 60, just shy of 60 here in Madison, and in the lower 60s to our south. But you can see where temperatures have gone since then. We're at 50 right now. Temperatures are actually a little warmer out toward La Crosse, where they've had some sunshine this afternoon. But by tomorrow morning, clear skies will allow temperatures to drop down to around freezing. Tomorrow will be variably cloudy, windy, and very chilly, with high temperatures only in the lower 40s, and even the possibility exists for some rain and snow showers. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes a wet and chilly Easter holiday as well.
Gary, thank you. To our coronavirus coverage. Again, 105 people now have died in Wisconsin. There are more than 2,800 confirmed cases of COVID-19 statewide. Dane County has 305 confirmed cases. 11 have died from the disease. There is some good news, however, in Dane County. We only saw 3 new cases today. No new deaths, a slowdown from what we've seen the past few days.
As we await a vaccine and official cure for COVID-19, local doctors are planning a clinical trial with the help of those who have already beat the virus. Madeline O'Neill joins us live at UW Health, where they are hopeful their newest efforts can help patients struggling the most. Maddie?
A doctor here at UW Health tells me his team of physicians and scientists have been working around the clock, condensing what would usually be about 8 to 10 months of work into about 8 to 10 days. They say acting now, doing anything is important and possibly life-saving. So the plan is to take plasma from those who have recovered from COVID-19. And then that plasma contains an antibody which has killed the virus. Dr. William Hartman refers to that as the donor's superpower. They then will transfer that antibody into someone who is severely ill or in life-threatening condition. The use of what's called convalescent plasma has been successful during outbreaks of other disease, including Spanish flu and Ebola. While there's not a lot of data out there for COVID-19 yet, Hartman says early results of this type of treatment in China look promising.
The fact that our heroic donors that have defeated the virus have this antibody in their system, this superpower in their system, we'll be able to use that to hopefully treat many patients and lessen the severity of their disease.
UW Health and the UW School of Medicine and Public Health is part of a national consortium working toward this common treatment goal. Right now, UW Health is aggressively looking for donors, a pool of which is expected to grow within the next few months. Anyone interested in donating can find out more information on our website. The goal is to get this started as early as possible, potentially as early as next week.
Maddie, thank you.
UW Health experts say they have reduced the time it takes to deliver coronavirus test results from 3 days all the way down to a few hours. A statement says the rapid testing was made possible by the hard work and dedication of talented staff who have worked with the FDA and CDC to make sure their processes are correct. Along with getting patients quicker answers, the process allows medical workers to preserve that vital personal protective equipment, using less of it for patients who are now known to be negative.
New at 6, the Wisconsin Better Business Bureau is issuing a warning about scammers who are offering phony Small Business Administration grants. There haven't been any reports in the Madison area yet, but it is happening in other parts of the country.
We need to educate ourselves, and we need to step back and not comply to urgent requests. Typically, a scammer request is very urgent. If you don't do this, it's going to be gone, or you need to keep this secretive from somebody else. Those are a few ways that you can distinguish that it is illegitimate versus a legitimate opportunity.
The scam is taking shape in 2 forms. One is someone posing as an employee or attorney for the SBA reaches out to you to fill out a simple grant application form. The other way is you'll receive a message from one of your Facebook friends whose profile has been compromised. That'll say they received funding and you should apply too. Things to keep in mind: grant opportunities will not come to you via social media or a phone call. You will be encouraged to apply through a legitimate website like SBA.gov or another site with .gov in the name.
The pandemic has caused a shortage of hospital beds all around the country. It's also caused many businesses to lay off or furlough their employees. 2 manufacturers in Portage are rising to the challenge to help tackle both issues. Jamie Perez shows us how.
The staff at Trienda and Penda are used to making things, specifically truck bed liners and plastic pallets. Right now, the truck bed liners aren't really an essential business, which means hundreds of their employees have been furloughed.
We were deemed non-essential. We wanted to find something as well to get our employees back to work as soon as possible.
Vice President of Human Resources Todd Spencer found a way to get his employees back to work, and at the same time, help fulfill the growing need for hospital beds.
We're the largest heavy gauge thermoformer in North America, and that's what the shell of the bed is made with. It's high density polyethylene, vacuum formed, thermoformed, and so we know that was in our wheelhouse and something that we could manufacture.
They're using some of the same tools they use to make truck bed liners to make these beds.
So they can be used for a hurricane if you need to set up, or a tornado, any kind of emergency response situation.
They already had hundreds of potential buyers before production even started.
Our bed is significantly less than what you'll see for a comparable bed on the marketplace.
What would have normally taken 8 to 12 weeks from concept to completion will be done in 3 weeks. And the design process that would normally take 3 weeks, done in 1 week.
Make about 8,000 beds a week.
The beds are quick to assemble and require no tools. The team of designers made these as universal as possible. Spencer said orders have been coming in by the hour. And because of how versatile the design is,
we don't plan on stopping. We feel that our bed is designed in such a way that it will fill many markets even after this is over.
In Portage, Jamie Perez, News 3 Now.
They are getting most of their products to make the beds tomorrow, and will start shipping them out next week. Spencer said that as more parts come in, more employees will be able to get back to work. Right now, Fitchburg police are asking the public for help finding a missing woman. Shell McIntosh was reported missing by her family this afternoon. She was last seen between 8 and 9 o'clock this morning in the 2100 block of High Ridge Trail in Fitchburg. That's near Nine Springs Golf Course. Due to a medical condition, police say McIntosh may be confused or disoriented. Anyone with information is asked to call Fitchburg police.
We would like to start with an update on yesterday's election for you. Amy Reed has an update from election officials working to tally the results. Amy?
I spoke with the deputy clerk here in Madison, and he worked until 4:30 in the morning this morning. He said that the office still has a lot of work to do. They're looking ahead to a very busy week.
I don't have a timeline. We'll be caught up. I mean, this election is unprecedented. There's nothing really to compare it to. I mean, I feel like we did as best we could under the circumstances that we had.
Madison was able to keep things moving yesterday with no major issues reported at the dozens of sites they kept up. But according to the clerk, turnout was still low compared to the last time the city weighed in on a presidential candidate. In April 2016, the city had about 66% turnout. Yesterday, it was around 50%. The number could change as more absentee ballots roll in, but still the deputy clerk is not holding his breath.
I'd be shocked if it went up even 5%.
He said there were some issues getting ballots out and having them returned with all necessary info, including people that submitted absentee ballots without a witness signature when it was briefly legal to do so.
And as of now, it sounds like those votes won't be counted, which is very unfortunate because those voters had complied with the rules as were valid at the time they submitted their ballot, and then it got changed on them, and unfortunately it sounds like their vote's going to be quite disenfranchised because of this.
State law doesn't leave any room to get those votes counted another way, but in a call with reporters today, the State Elections Commission administrator said they're still keeping track of the numbers.
Once all of the canvases have been complete and once they do the data entry, enter voter participation, we will know how many ballots were potentially impacted by some of those changes.
Voting aside, the State Department of Health Services secretary said that they're waiting to see if there is a bump in COVID-19 cases because of in-person voting yesterday. She said that if there is, that might play a factor into potentially extending the safer at home order.
Amy, thank you. A Milwaukee native and producer of a string of TV hits has died. Thomas L. Miller launched his independent production career with the sitcoms Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. He went on to produce Full House and its Netflix sequel, Fuller House. A family spokesperson says Miller died Sunday in Salisbury, Connecticut, due to complications of heart disease. He was 79 years old. We'll be right back.
Have you heard? Tempur-Pedic sleep is better sleep. With innovative memory foam developed by NASA, Tempur-Pedic mattresses reduce motion transfer, which means less tossing and turning so you can sleep undisturbed through the night. But which Tempur-Pedic is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect Tempur-Pedic. And right now, get a free Furniture Row gift certificate when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Shop Denver Mattress today, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand, especially now, with 6-month payment relief. Buy a new Ford. We'll defer 3 payments and make 3 payments for peace of mind up to 6 months. Shop at Ford.com or contact your Ford dealer to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. You have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you.
Wow, you ready?
Yeah, let me just grab my wallet.
Uh-oh, I've seen this before. Wallet way too big, skinny jeans too skinny.
I'll just carry it.
Before you break something, you should know you don't actually need a wallet. With BMO Harris, you can just take cash out with your phone. Or if you need to, you can pay them with Zelle. That works? Yeah. You're stuck, aren't you?
Smile.
Woo! Those jeans are way too tight.
That feeling you get when no wallet is no big deal. That's the BMO effect.
My goodness, that is a spectacular lawn.
When you see a great lawn, it's all you see. Call the experts at True Green for a custom science-based plan to make your lawn thick, green, healthy, and weed-free.
Edgewood College is launching a grant fund to help students who are struggling financially right now. The Presidential Relief Fund will provide $500,000 to students who need it. Students can apply for grants of up to $1,500 to be paid out in $500 installments in May, June, and July. The goal is to assist as many students as possible over the summer so they can continue to go to Edgewood and get their education in the fall.
We know that typical employment for students over the summer is going to be dramatically impacted by, restaurants that aren't open and other kinds of labor that students traditionally have. And we're hoping that they can use this money for groceries and Wi-Fi and cell phone bills and anything that they need.
The funding is coming from Edgewood College's reserves. Applications are expected to open in about a week. Interested students will be able to find information online at edgewoodcollege.edu under the COVID-19 updates section.
A Dane County Subway sandwich shop owner is doing something good for workers on the front lines. One of Brian Jensen's restaurants is on University Avenue, of course, right next to UW Hospital. He says he gets a lot of business from medical professionals there, and he wanted to give back to them as they work hard to fight the coronavirus.
I would say almost 75% of our customers are nurses, doctors, maintenance people, and I've come to know them to some extent over the last 15 years, and so that community has supported me as a small business owner. So it was an opportunity for me to also try to now support that.
And Jensen has started a Subs for Scrubs campaign. For every $5 donation, his Subway shop will donate one grab-and-go lunch from a medical professional. And so far, they've donated about 700 meals in just 4 days. If you'd like to help as well, we have a link to donate. You can find it at channel3000.com. Coming up, a big announcement from our sports department. We'll introduce you to our new sports director, who actually has a history at News 3 Now. And colder tonight, plus a chance of rain, possibly even snow tomorrow night. Gary will have his full forecast next.
You love your business. Every day, you coddle it, pamper it. Maybe the growing pains were hard, but you put everything into it, nurtured it, and fed it, so it would grow. It's only natural that you'd want to protect it with the right insurance. Pamper your business with a policy from Westband and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining.
Imagine facing Wisconsin's bitter cold winter without a warm home, or the blistering heat of summer without power, then having to make the tough choice between eating or meeting other basic survival needs. Unfortunately, over 200,000 of our neighbors in need will face this difficult decision with no place else to turn, including those who are now unemployed due to the COVID-19 crisis. For a hand up and help with your utility bills now during these difficult times, contact the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund today.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program, so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
This is online learning. Today, it's more relevant than ever. This is you, a person looking for a lasting career. And this is Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, where you can earn a degree in nursing, healthcare, business, and IT, anywhere, anytime. Take an online course free and get comfortable with online learning. That makes a degree from Herzing University more relevant than ever. I'm possible at Herzing. Learn more today.
That's Ensure Max Protein with high protein and 1 gram sugar.
It's a sit-up banana, bend at the waist.
Trying. Keep it up. You'll get there.
Whoa!
30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Ensure Max Protein.
During these tough times, all of us at News 3 Now would like to thank every one of the doctors, nurses, medical staff, and first responders throughout our community.
Please know that your efforts are recognized and greatly appreciated.
Start
out the day with some sunshine, then clouds and showers moved in. Temperatures started to drop. Now the live view from the WIC Skycam looking out toward the southwest, starting to show some breaks in the clouds as most of the showers head off to the east. You can see on high-resolution Doppler, most of the heavier showers now into the Milwaukee area, down into Chicago, and to the north and west. Maybe a couple of sprinkles still north of Madison, but pretty much north and west of Dane County, the rain has come to an end, and not looking for anything upstream for tonight. Look to the north and west, though. You can see snow showers mixed in with a little bit of rain. That's what we have to expect for tomorrow as colder air continues to drop our way. So tomorrow should be windy as well, with high temperatures only in the lower 40s, and we could see some rain and snow showers. Then Friday will be chilly. In fact, below normal temperatures will start tomorrow and probably last through the end of next week. So pretty much over the next week and a half, I'm expecting below normal temperatures. And it'll be windy and wet for Easter with probably a cold rain, possibly mixing with or even changing to snow north and west of Madison later Sunday night. There might even be some minor accumulations north and west of the Dells. Everywhere else, I think it'll be warm enough that we shouldn't have to worry about any snow sticking to the ground. Otherwise, we take a look at current temperatures. Here in Madison, we're at 50. Temperatures are mainly in the lower to middle 50s here, but it's even chillier to the north and west, and that's the cold air that'll be dropping in. Compared to 24 hours ago, our temperatures are down about 20 degrees, and that's because we were in the mid-70s yesterday at this time. And you can see the showers heading off to the east. Severe thunderstorms rolling through central Illinois, and much of this area here could see a severe weather outbreak tonight. But for us, it's the colder weather that's coming in from the north and west. The stationary front divides warm and humid air to the south to breezy and chilly air up here. Take a look at the temperatures right now. St. Louis, 89 degrees. They were at 90 last hour. Springfield, Illinois, last hour was at 86. They've dropped to 62, so you can pretty well tell where that cold front is as it continues off toward the south and east. And once that front comes through, the colder weather just continues to take hold. So for tomorrow, look for the possibility for a few rain and snow showers. Skies should clear out for tomorrow night, and we'll see sunny skies on Friday, but temperatures are going to stay well below normal. By the weekend, we'll start to see a little bit of a southerly wind flow. That'll bring in some clouds and perhaps some showers, especially on Saturday, but Sunday will just be a cold rain, and at this point, it looks like we'll probably turn even colder for the early part of next week. So for tomorrow, look for variably cloudy skies. It'll be windy and much colder. High temperature only at 43. Today we hit 59, and those winds could gust to 30 miles per hour, along with a rain snow shower chance. Starting out 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, clear skies will quickly cloud up. We'll see some rain and snow showers. Temperatures only in the lower 40s through the afternoon. Then look for skies to clear out tomorrow night with low temperatures dropping around 30. Friday will be quiet with high temperatures in the upper 40s and some sunshine. But again, if you look at that 7 to 10 day forecast, there is no warm weather there at all. 52 for a high Saturday with rain showers, 49 on Easter Sunday. It'll be windy, and then that rain mixes with snow Sunday night into Monday morning before ending. Temperatures stay in the 40s through Thursday of next week, then maybe get back into low to mid 50s, still below normal as we head toward next weekend. We'll be right back.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
To most people, the idea of fighting is unpleasant, but sometimes it's necessary to fight. If you or your family has been injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side to make things right again. Habish, Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Simplicity name is no small thing. In fact, it's a very big thing. And with all of its premium features, so is the Simplicity Regent Lawn Tractor, like rear suspension for a smoother ride, a free-floating mower deck with rear rollers that let you create ballpark-style stripes, and a super dependable Briggs & Stratton V-twin engine. So stop by your neighborhood Simplicity dealer today.
Power Centers of Madison. Visit powercentersofmadison.com.
Everyone is trying to do their part, especially now. And your Ford dealer is built to lend a hand. If your vehicle needs service, just call. Ford service centers are essential to your community and are still open. Find out about pickup and delivery options from participating Ford dealers. Plus, they've implemented enhanced cleaning measures for added peace of mind. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us do our part and help take care of you.
A little ding means more savings now at the Brothers Main Scratch and Dent Floor Model Sale. You'll get more amazing deals for your kitchen, laundry, and living room with 0% financing for up to 18 months. Want more? How about expert salespeople every day or our risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee? You get a lot more at the Moore store. More selection, more savings, and more ways to make your home and wallet happy with the Scratch and Dent Floor Model Sale. Now at the Brothers Main, your local store for more since 1938.
Hi, folks. Thursday morning. It wouldn't be spring in Wisconsin without some pretty big swings in the weather. Hattie's going to have the latest in her forecast.
And we'll keep you up to date on all the coronavirus news overnight. We'll see you starting at 4:30.
Wisconsin is one of the Midwestern states setting the pace in census responses. Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan all have response rates above 50%. Now, if you haven't yet filled out the once-a-decade questionnaire today, the U.S. Census Bureau is mailing out millions of paper forms to try and get in touch with residents who have not answered. A reminder, the census determines how many representatives each state gets in Congress, how billions of dollars in funding gets spent for things like schools and roads. New at 6, concert venues and most social activities are off the table right now, but there is an opportunity for you to hear live local artists. The Isthmus teaming up with FCP Live to present Social Distraction, a live-streamed local music concert series. This is Kelsey Miles who kicked things off this afternoon. Shows are playing on the Majestic Theater's Facebook page. Viewers are encouraged to support the musicians by using PayPal or Venmo. Had a little bit of an issue with our new sports director, so we're going to meet him tonight on News 3 at 10. We promised. We turn to Gary now for one more look at the forecast.
Yeah, he's arriving right at the time where our temperatures just kind of nosedive. And this is what I mean. Look at over the next 10 days. Every single day, high temperatures are expected to be below normal. Only 3 of the next 10 days expecting high temperatures as warm as 50. The rest of the time, temperatures will be in the 40s, and many of those days will be in the lower 40s. 8 to 14-day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, about an 80 to 90% chance of below normal temperatures all the way through April 22nd. So it looks like this cold weather, like I say, is going to stick around not only for the rest of this week, but for all of next week. And we might see some moderation toward the end of next week. And the good news is, though, is that below normal precipitation is expected. And with the grounds being saturated and some of the rivers above flood stage, it's good that we see our precipitation expected to be on the light side. You can see the rain moving off to the north or to the east, so things will dry out for tonight. Temperatures right now right around 50. For tomorrow, look for high temperatures only in the lower 40s with a rain and snow shower chance, and temperatures staying below normal through the Easter holiday and through all of next week with some rain and snow chances at times.
All right, Gary, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us for News 3 now at 6. We'll be back tonight at 10. Have a good night. Take care.